Hello and welcome to Car and Bike. We have with us electric motorcycle, or is it a scooter or a moped? You let us know what you think about it. Now this is a funky, quirky looking electric two-wheeler. It's the BMW Ce. Yes, this has been designed and developed in Germany, but it is manufactured in India, courtesy the partnership between BMW Motorrad and TVS Motor Company. Yes, this is made at TVS's manufacturing facility at Hosur, Tamil Nadu, and that's the BMW Ce. Now when you think about an electric two-wheeler, you think about it as an alternative, a green alternative to a conventional petrol-powered electric scooter or motorcycle. But that's not the premise of the BMW Ce. It's in a unique position, and that's what we intend to find out. What is it? How is it? Is it practical? How much range does it have? What kind of performance? What kind of features? And who is this quirky, funky electric motorcycle is for? But before that, please do consider liking the Car and Bike channel. If you haven't yet, hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time we ride an interesting motorcycle or scooter and tell you all about it. I think the most unique bit about the Ce is the way it looks. Just look at it. It's completely different from any other two-wheeler, electric or petrol powered or otherwise, that you'll see on the street. In fact, when I was riding it for the past few days, everywhere people are turning around looking at it, and at red lights some people even asked what this is. So just look at it. It's funky, it's futuristic, it looks straight out of a concept sketch, but this is possibly one of the few two-wheelers which is closest to the concept design. So that's the BMW Ce. You may not like it, you may like the design. You let us know what you think about the design, but to me, this is quite a funky, futuristic looking two-wheeler electric motorcycle. That is a definite head turner for sure. This is the Highline pack, the one with the Highline pack. It gets a few added features. Of course, the base in black costs about 4.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom. For 50,000 extra, you get the Highline pack, where you get anodized gold finish anodized upside forks. You get this tricolor color scheme, and you get 3 riding modes in this. The base variant comes with 2 riding modes: Surf and Flow. Surf is for normal use in street use in traffic. Flow, you get a little bit of regen, and Flash, you get full power and maximum regen, so that even when you're accelerating, you get enough regen for the battery to start recharging itself when you're on the go. Again, in terms of features, you get a 3.5 digital screen, plus you can pair your smartphone with this, and you can scroll through all the features on the BMW Motorrad app through the smartphone, and there's a dedicated smartphone mount on this, the Highline pack. Apart from that, you get a reverse mode. Then you have your heated grips. In India, I don't know how much use heated grips is, 3-level heated grips. So if you want to ride it in the dead of winter, this does get heated grips. Now that's the power switch, and this is the lock, and there's a mode to toggle through the 3 modes. The switch cubes, very easy, very intuitive to reach. Everything falls into place very intuitively. So you don't really need to learn how to use all the switches, the modes, the power button, the heated grips if you want to use that. And of course it gets these adjustable levers, so you can adjust them for span, reach. That's the small 3.5-inch screen. So that's the BMW Ce. You let us know in the comments what you think about it looks, what you think of the features, and do you like the way it looks? That's the important question. To my mind, I think this is quite an interesting looking, funky looking thing. But what do you think about its design? Let us know in the comments. Now, according to BMW, they call this the e-parkerer. Parker? That's the premise, electric parker, to sort of dash and bounce between different destinations in the urban environment. But it is not a scrambler, it is not a dirt bike, and at 142 kg curb weight, it's a little on the heavier side, so it's not meant to do all those jumps and stuff like a parker aficionado would do. But what it is a fun little urban runaround. And seat height is 745 mm, quite accessible for people of all heights. Now the seat itself is quite short, and it has 2 different peg positions. One, if you can ride it like this, like a cruiser, and here you can ride like a slightly sporty rear set foot peg. Can two people sit on it? I'll call my colleague Hansaj, please come here, and we'll see how two people can fit. It is a bit of a squeeze. It is a bit of a squeeze for two people. Primarily for one person, this is good enough, but two people, it may not be the practical or ideal choice to do your urban runaround. Primarily the CEO2 is designed for one person only, and it's a fun little runaround. Comes with a claimed range of 108 kilometers on a full charge and 95 kilometers top speed. Time to ride it, tell you all about it. How does it ride? How does it handle? How much range does it really give you on the move? And what is the charging time, and when and where can you charge this electric motorcycle? So time to ride, and let's go find out how it performs and how it handles. Now, as funky, as quirky as this looks, the CEO2 is not lacking in performance whatsoever. Be it on any mode, surf, flow or flash, this one picks up speed like nobody's business, and that's thanks to the motor. And in terms of numbers, it makes 14.8 bhp at 5,500 rpm and 55 Nm of peak torque, which comes in at just 1,000 rpm. So if you are at a stoplight, open the throttle, you'll leave everybody behind. It's that quick, and it will hit, claimed is 95 kilometers per hour top speed, but I saw a speedometer indicated top speed of 97 kilometers per hour, and it doesn't struggle reaching there. 0 to 60, it's very quick. I think 0 to 50 kilometers per hour is achieved in about 3 seconds or thereabouts, but it can comfortably cruise at 70 kilometers, 80 kilometers per hour if that's the kind of riding you want to do. But of course, it is not meant for doing long distances. But if you want to ride in and around your neighborhood, in and around your city, in and around your home, this one is a fun little runabout which will not leave you wanting for more. If it's a fun electric two-wheeler you're looking for, the CEO2 will satisfy all your needs. In fact, I've been recharging it, riding it and having a blast every time I've taken it out in the streets. Even handling for that matter, the double loop steel frame with those upside down forks and that monoshock at the rear, it offers you very good stability even around corners. So dynamically, this is a fun little thing, and it may look small, it may look quirky, but it has fun written all over it. Brakes offer very good performance. The front, it's got a single channel ABS on the front wheel, which offers good grip, good performance, but the rear has a tendency to lock up, and it's fun in a way because it locks up and slides, but if you're not careful, it could get you in trouble. So if you ever get the opportunity to ride this, just be mindful of the rear brake. It's too sharp, locks up very easily, and it tends to slide around. So if you're not careful, you may lose control. But no complaints on the braking department whatsoever. Now, being an electric two-wheeler, the main question is how much range does this electric two-wheeler give, the CEO2? Now, the company says it gives a claimed range of 108 kilometers on a full charge, and I'm happy to tell you that this will easily give you 90 kilometers range, although I have not tasted till charge dropped to 0%. That's something, range 90 is always there, so I haven't really charged from 0% to 100%, but even when charging from 40 to 50%, it took me more than 3 hours, although the claimed charging time from 0 to 100% with the quick charger that comes with the 1.5 kilowatt charger that it comes with, the Highland version, claimed charging time from 0 to 100% is 3.5 hours, but I've tried charging it in 3.5 hours, it did not charge fully. So charging time will be more than what is claimed. Of course, on the lower variant, you also get a 0.9 kilowatt charger, which is claimed to give you 0 to 100% charging time in 5 hours. So how do you use it then? Well, you have to lug around a heavy backpack. Every time you use the CEO2, for a longer commute, you're commuting to workplace and you want to charge it at your workplace, you will need to lug around this pretty heavy fast charger that comes with this Highline pack. So that's the charger. It's not light by any standards, it takes up a lot of space, and you can put it on a conventional home socket and charge it. So it's convenient in a way. So this goes to a conventional home socket and this goes here, and that's how you charge the CEO2. But on the downside, you won't be able to charge it on any public charging network. So that's a bit of a dampener. So primarily, the CEO2 is best to be used for short bursts around home. If you stay in a small town, it will give you fun rides around town, but longer commutes will probably give you range anxiety. Another big drawback of the CEO2 is this is not a practical two-wheeler by any standards. If you want to go grocery shopping, you want to go vegetable shopping, practically no storage space whatsoever. So if you want to go shopping on this, you will need to again lug around a backpack to do all that. So this is not a practical two-wheeler. It's purely a fun, quirky, fun two-wheeler, and that's the premise of the CEO2. So practicality on the CEO2 is practically non-existent. Now time to answer the question, how is the BMW CEO2? Now to put things in perspective, this is a fun electric runaround. You'll have lots of fun riding it, but if you're looking for practicality, this is not the motorcycle or scooter for you. It has no storage space, two people can't commute on it, so there is no practicality whatsoever. Range is limited for the price it commands, and at best this would be a secondary two-wheeler in your garage if you want to make an electric and green statement. And if you have deep enough pockets, by all means go for it. This is one two-wheeler which will not leave you wanting for more as far as having fun on two wheels is concerned, and it's electric after all. If you have that kind of money, by all means take a test ride. This will certainly give you all the fun that you want in an electric two-wheeler. But if you're looking for practicality, this will not satisfy you, whatever said and done.